All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying your dinner. This is the part of the night where you get your cameras out, your tissue ready, and you get ready to be moved. Because we are going to have some toast taking place, starting off with the groomswoman, Erica, who will also be doing a speech on behalf of the Best Man Laureate.
Dearly beloved,
make some noise for Erica. Come on now.
to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. The afterword.
Hello. Michael, are you scared? Are you frightened? Are you terrified? Just apprehensive? I didn't do my job. So, I am the groomswoman, Erica. You saw me standing on the groom's side. But for those of you who have known Michael for a long time or have just met him in the last years and become part of his family, I'm the California cousin. I'm the little cousin, Erica, and my parents, let's repeat after me. Michael's grandmother and my grandmother were sisters. Michael's mama and my daddy were first cousins. And so according to Ancestry or 23andMe, we're not related. But that said, my father lived in New York with Michael's mother's family for about 35 years. And that became his family when he came to this country. So those three sisters were like his sisters. So when I grew up, even though Michael was a second cousin, Michael was a big cousin. Michael was the big guy. Michael was the guy who went to law school. To my mother's eternal disappointment, I did not go to law school. Anyway, that said, there are some people who are not here tonight, and I want to acknowledge them. We have an aunt named Chayo. He has people. He has a cousin named Magda. He has 3 cousins in Texas, George, actually 4. He has 3 cousins in Texas, George, Robert, David, and the departed Margie. And there's my mom, who would have been happy to be here. And there's, of course, your grandparents. And your mother, the most stylish woman in New York I ever knew. So keep them in mind tonight. Michael. I saw something tonight that I thought I would never see, which is you dancing. So that kind of, I have nothing else to say. That was dancing. I saw it. Dr. Maya Angelou said, the quality of strength lined with tenderness is an unbeatable combination. Michael and Brittany are the definition of strong with a soft touch. If you knew Michael when, you saw how he took care of his mother, you saw how he took care of business, and you saw how he takes care of the people in his life. And I always wondered, who would take care of Michael? And that would be you. And I am so glad and honored to welcome you into our family, because I cannot think of a more unbeatable combination of strength and sweetness. And that is going to be amazing to watch grow. So one of my favorite movies is Frida. And not because it's a good movie, actually, but because in the middle of the movie, there's a wedding scene. And Tina Modotti gets up to toast Frida and Diego Rivera. And she says, I don't believe in marriage. At worst, I think it's a hostile political act. At best, it's a happy delusion. But when 2 people know that, and they decide with eyes wide open to face each other and get married anyway, I don't think that's conservative or delusional. I think it's radical and courageous and very romantic. I want to toast the optimism of the two of you. I want to toast the optimism of wandering through life, wondering when, wondering who, wondering how, and then suddenly wondering, is it you? And I am so glad that your optimism has been honored, and I am so glad that your joys have been honored, and I'm so glad that your hopes have been honored. And finally, you all may know this one. And I want you to think of who you know best sitting up there, whether it's Brittany or whether it's Michael. And I'm just going to read it, and I'm pretty sure you've heard it. It's something that's patient. It's something that's kind. Does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. And it keeps no record of wrongs. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. And it always perseveres. Love never fails. And the thing I've always liked about that particular verse is how it ends. And now remain these three: faith, hope, and love. And I think when you're really strong, you have faith. And I think when you're optimistic, you have hope. And I think there's no better way to talk about how kind you are and how kindness demands that you act, because anybody can be nice. You two are kind. You act, you do, you take care, and you are out there in the world taking care of each other, taking care of your people, and taking care of the world. So, to two people who I think are an amazing example of faith, hope, and love, ladies and gentlemen, he said I wasn't allowed to introduce them, but I'm going to say, here's to Michael and Brittany. May your love last forever. Cheers. So I have the honor, I'm not handing the mic over, I have the honor of introducing somebody who I think has been amazing this week. Hey. Because Brittany is supported by one of the most amazing women I have ever met, and I have only been in her presence for 4 days. So it is my honor to introduce her maid of honor, who is going to give the last toast of the night. Shay, you are a wonder, and you have done everything to make your best friend's day the best, and I am so grateful to have met you. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. I'm not going to make this long, although I have a really long time of memories to share, but I'm kidding. Okay. I'm not. 4 minutes. Okay. Walter Winchell once said, "A real friend walks in when the rest of the world walks out." You are my very best friend, and standing here beside you, I can't help but feel overwhelmed with joy and gratitude. I am beyond honored to be your maid of honor, and I hope I have exceeded your expectations. We have been through so much together, and never did I think all those years ago when you walked into the church on the first day of 8th grade that we would not only become best friends, but also key parts of each other's families. From the very beginning, we shared laughter, many secrets, and countless memories, some to never be brought up again, that have shaped who we are today. We've seen each other at our worst, and we've celebrated each other at our best. But I have to admit, ever since you met Michael, you've been better than ever before. The happiness you exude is undeniable, and I've seen a beautiful transformation in you, one that has brought out a new light and warmth in your life. Michael, I want you to know that normally when a best friend gets married, there's a fear of losing her friend. But not me. Instead, I am so grateful for you because I'm gaining a family member. I thank you for being the most genuine, loving, kind, and patient partner for my best friend. You have truly brought out the best in her, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Today, we all celebrate the love that has brought you both together, a love that is evident in every glance, every smile, and every moment you share. Love always wins, and it's clear that your love is something truly special. So here's to a lifetime of happiness, love, and endless adventures together. Cheers to the newlyweds.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como se fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, como se fuera esta noche ese amor. Como se fuera esta noche la última vez de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho. Como se fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Que tengo miedo y del después. Del después.